Good morning. We're back with you today, and today we're going to cover this Lee number 4 buckshot bullet mold here, and it's 18 cavity mold, and well, actually 6, but each cavity will do 3 little balls here. So they're like 21 grains, 24 caliber, and each time you cycle it, you're going to be dropping 18 of 4 buck, and it works real fine. You know, they drop out easily. Only thing I've had to do with this mold is you know, your kickstart handle here. Well, in the heat of battle, why, that slipped off, and that's pretty inherent with this these gang molds that Lee makes, and it's no problem. You can put it back together with that PC7, that 2-part epoxy. So nothing wrong with the mold, not a thing. However, whenever it does drop, you got 3 in a row here. You know, unlike your sharpshooter mold that each little ball has its own little sprue. Well, you're going to end up with all but one with 2 sprues. And the best way I've found to get these separated cleanly without a sprue cut is with a drywaller's knife, and you roll it back and forth like this. You seesaw. And that gives you a real clean cut. You've still got a flat spot where you cut it, but that doesn't really matter a lot, I don't feel. It's just kind of a labor-intensive thing where you know, if you're going to be loading up 1,000 rounds at you know, in 2 3/4 inch, you're calling for 27 pellets here. So every cycle of this mold, it doesn't even load up a shotgun shell. So that's a drawback right there for me. And anyway, so you would cut these off, and believe me, I have tried. I even sawed the jaws on the pair of pliers with hacksaw, and I brazed 2 drywall blades into that slot where they would come together like that, and I never got a very good result. You know, I was actually wasting my time. But these are okay. You know, they shoot well, and the drawback is, you know, getting them apart cleanly. And if you snip them, you're going to have a little bit of a snip right here, and you can put them in the rock tumbler, but it takes hours and hours and hours because they're so light. Whereas your double-up buck in the rock tumbler, we only have to run it like for an hour and a half with just water. So anyway, you've got alternatives to using this type of mold and doing this, because it's labor intensive, it's tedious, and so your other alternative would be, like, you could use the type T-shot here. These are 20 caliber, and you would be putting more of those into your shot load also. So you'd have to figure out, you know, what you're going to be, you know, what holes you're using, and wads, and what load you're going to be using. So you'll be putting more into that space because they've got a tighter oh, the space between the balls. The bigger the balls, the bigger the space, like the interstice, I believe they call it. So you can use the Type T 20 caliber. Remember, these are 24. Or you could be just using number 2 shot. Let's compare these. Okay, we've got number 2. We got the Type T. And now we've got the 4-aught buck. See how much of a difference that is. But I don't know. These things do shoot well, and they're all right. It's just tedious and labor intensive to get them all apart. I don't know why we have to be having it like this, but anyway, that's the way it comes, and that's the way it's going to be, I suppose. So anyway, I thought I'd share with you this today. If you have one of these and you want to delve into doing this, and I'm not knocking Lee at all. I've used Lee for many years. So in closing, I'm going to show you a preview of what we're going to do on our next video, and it would be like a problem solver for a lot of you, which I've seen your melting furnaces on video also. So the problem is how your lead pot is cantilevered over from your controller standard here. So see how it's sagging, and it sags more and more and more all the time. So to the point where this stainless steel cap on the bottom, I hope you can see this, but it's crinkled in right here. So the problem is right here. So we're going to take this all apart and do what we can to get this corrected. I think it's going to be a pretty simple fix, really. And we've already done the Seiko, and we did a video on that about 3 years ago or so. So we're not afraid of it. So that will be it for today, and have a nice day, and we'll see you on our next video with Mr. Lee's melting pot. Bye-bye.